Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, won't you buy me a Mercedes Benz? My friends all drive Porsche. Ugh. Y'all, the kids are fighting early this morning, and I am just not here for it, okay? I'm just not. The fighting starts so early. I don't even know what time it is. Good morning. Good morning and welcome to Coffee Talk. How is everybody doing? Today is Saturday, which is nice. And I have to pack because I am leaving for New Jersey tomorrow for work. And what else? I don't know. So we went out last night for Danielle's birthday, which was really nice. All the girls got together, which we don't get to do as often as we'd like. Oh my God, Joelle, you are the funniest. So we had a good time. It was really, Cindy, you're not alone. I'm right here, baby. It was nice to all get together. It really was. Catch up with everybody, hear how everybody's summer's getting started, hear how all the kids finished school. It was nice. It was so nice. Oh, well, hello, buddy. Somebody's awake. Somebody's awake. So, anyway, okay, so I want to talk to you about, oh, you're fine, Bubba's, you're fine, about comfort levels. Your threshold for comfort is your gauge for what does and does not feel good to you. It is your body's way of saying, your mind's way of saying, I don't like this. This does not work for me. And typically what happens when we feel uncomfortable with a situation is we start to internalize or question why we feel uncomfortable. We look around and go, nobody else seems to feel uncomfortable with this. Maybe it's me, right? And we start talking ourselves out of our own intuition. Okay? We have to stop doing that. When situations make us uncomfortable, it is our body's way of protecting us from whatever it is that's going on around us. Okay? There is a girl that I know who started a new job, and second day on the job, her boss, the gentleman, is talking to her and makes a comment about her boobs. She immediately felt uncomfortable, okay? Because that is something that would make us feel uncomfortable. Are you, what?
When I move my pinky, it's still hurt.
Okay, baby. Well, when I finish Coffee Talk, I'll come look at it, okay?
Okay.
Did Daddy take the splint off?
Yes.
Okay. So, I'm not Courtney. I'm not talking about uncomfortable as in, ooh, I should try something new, like an artichoke or jumping off the diving board. I'm talking about situations that make us uncomfortable. Situations that are potentially unhealthy for us. Emotionally unhealthy, professionally unhealthy, personally unhealthy, unsafe. Those types of discomfort. Not these shoes pinch my feet. Uncomfortable. So anyway, she came to me very upset about what happened. And she said, I said, why don't you confront him? Why don't you say, that's not okay? But she was like, no, I can't say anything. I'm not confrontational. I'm like, that's not confrontational. What? That's not confrontational. That's letting somebody know that their behavior makes you uncomfortable, and that behavior is not acceptable to you. And she started actually saying, I don't know. I'm sure everybody else is fine with it. I'm just sensitive. Like whatever. And I started to think, why do we allow ourselves to be comfortable with things that make us uncomfortable? This is what happens to us. We allow ourselves to start to get comfortable with things that make us uncomfortable because we don't want to seem difficult. We don't want to be confrontational. We don't want to be the only person that can't get in on the joke. No, F that. If it makes you uncomfortable, then it's your body and your mind's way of saying, this does not work for me. Don't fight that and get comfortable with the thing. And then, okay, so listen, as I was thinking about this topic yesterday, like, can I do coffee talk about this? Am I guilty of that? Do I get comfortable with things that make me uncomfortable? I can remember the first time when Olivia was a baby, my first child, and something fell on the floor. And Michael picked it up and put it back in Olivia's mouth. I almost died. I was like, oh my, you're killing our kid. Okay? That is disgusting. Do not ever. And you know what? After 9 million times of kids dropping stuff on the floor and whatever, I am now the girl. When my kids drop something on the floor, I go, pick it up and wipe it off. You'll be fine. Kiss it up to God. I eventually got comfortable with something that naturally made me very uncomfortable. It is possible to get comfortable with things that you don't want to be comfortable with. I'm just giving you, that's not the best example, but you get what I mean, right? We have to stop making excuses for people's behavior because we don't want to seem like the difficult one or the confrontational one or whatever. Because essentially what happens is when we ignore what makes us uncomfortable, we then we change our boundaries and we tell everybody around us like, hey, if you push hard enough, I'll eventually allow it. And no, I'm not here for it. I'm not here for it. If you say something to me that makes me uncomfortable, I'm going to tell you about yourself. Quick. Like we're in here to talk about business and my boobs are not the business. I'm going to tell you about yourself. And if you don't like it and you try to check me on that, then I'm going to have to bounce you out. And that, or I'm calling Charlie. And you are not going to want to have that happen. So I'm just telling you that I know it is scary sometimes to feel like you're the one girl who's not in on the joke, but some of it just ain't funny. And that is a fact. And you don't have to get comfortable with things that make you uncomfortable. If something doesn't feel right, it's because it ain't right. And that is okay for you. Everybody has different comfort levels with what they find appropriate, inappropriate. That's why I tell people every day, my Instagram is not for everybody. Don't shame me. Don't go over there when I've warned you 1,000 times and then go, Zahara. Like, no. If it's not for you, don't force yourself to stay. Just slide back over to Facebook, where it's safe, right? Tally, any tips on how to stand your ground with somebody? Yes, I did it. I did it with my mother. You say, we need to talk. And when they say, okay, you say, I have allowed certain behaviors to go on for a long time. That is not your fault. That is my fault. But I am making changes in my life so that I can protect my peace. Part of those changes is setting boundaries. These are my boundaries. I will no longer accept X, Y, or Z. So if you engage in any of those behaviors, I'm going to have to walk out of your life. I'd hate to have to do it, but this is the only way that I can protect my peace. And because you care about me, I know you want me to have peace. So I am sure that I can count on you to respect my boundaries, which I appreciate. Right? Right. There you go. Put the onus on them. Because you love me, I know you want me to have peace. And because of that, I know I can expect you to respect my boundaries. I like it. I like it. Hold on. Let's do our video and then we'll wrap it up. It is absolutely possible. It is absolutely possible to set boundaries with anybody in your life. Anybody. So don't tell me, but it's my mother-in-law, but it's my mother, but it's my whatever, but it's my blah, blah, blah. No. Anybody can respect boundaries if they respect you and want you to have peace in your life. If people won't respect your boundaries, if you say this makes me uncomfortable and they keep coming, they don't respect you. No. They respect they respect whatever it is they want more than they respect your peace, and they got to go. Nope. Sorry. Not today, not tomorrow, not next week. All right. I love you guys so much. I got my toes painted white, and I'm telling y'all for summer, hold on. Let me see if I can show you this. Yes, y'all, white is the way to go on your toes for summer if you are tan. All right. I love y'all so much. Have a great, great day. Oh, the female writer. Shit. Tara, remind me tomorrow. Okay? At the beginning. All right. Share this video. There's a little share button right there. Thank you, Stephanie Niemiller, for sharing. Share the video and come over on Instagram and find me. It's so fun. Love you, Joyelle. All right. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have a great, great day.